And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's coverage of Roane County High School Lady Raider basketball action. We welcome you from inside the castle at Roane County High School as we prepare for this Monday evening contest between the Lady Raiders of Roane County High School, coming in on quite the hot streak, winners of 4 of 4 last week. 5 of their last 6 games have ended in victory. They are now a game above 500 at 9-8 on the season. Their opponent, the South Harrison Lady Hawks, coming in with a 500 record, 7-7 on the season, but they are in a bit of a slide here as we go towards the final couple weeks of the season. They have lost 4 straight, and they have lost 5 of their last 6 contests. Roane County coming in averaging just a shade under 47 points per game offensively. Defense is the name of the game for Roane County, giving up just 41 points per game. For South Harrison, struggling on offense, averaging just 38.8 points per game, giving up 45.4 points per game here this evening. Roane County going to try to get their second to last regular season week off, just as they did last week with a victory. Another opportunity for Roane County to get one in the win column here tonight. They've got a couple of big games this week brewing, including their LKC placement game coming up on Thursday. That is still to be determined due to the fact that there are still a couple of big games in the Little Kanawha Conference on both sides that will determine where and who Roane County will play on Thursday. But we are interested in tonight's Roane County and South Harrison. Glad you could join us on WVRC 104.7 FM. We are streaming live audio on our website at WVRCFM.com, and we're glad to be joined here on Facebook Live. Andrew Miller alongside my partner Matt White. Joe McDonald from A&M Digital Technologies providing the graphics once again for us here tonight. Katie Nutter is our camera person, and George Allen is our studio technician back at WVRC headquarters. Matt, a chance for Roane County to just keep things rolling here tonight, albeit you look back to last week, on paper you were supposed to beat those teams the way you did. Roane County did just that. This may be the best of the 4 teams that they are going to see or the best of the 5, I should say, in this 5-game run.
You're probably right about that, Drew. They do struggle a bit on the offensive side of the ball due to the South Harrison Lady Hawks, but they do only give up 45 points a game, which that's not bad considering some of the competition that they've had to go up against. They've faced off against Calhoun County a couple times. They've put up big numbers against them. Early on in the season, they had a huge win to start the year, 57-7 victory over Notre Dame. Well, that's a Notre Dame program that struggles a little bit in ladies basketball. They've got a stellar boys team, but in the ranks of the ladies hoops, this probably is the most difficult of that stretch, that Roane County is going to face. We've said it all week, all last week, opportunities, and they've presented themselves. You have to take advantage, and so far so good for the Lady Raiders. For the most part, there's a lot of things that we've done very well in that stretch. One of the things is still a concern to me is rebound positioning. We sometimes have a tendency to stand around and wait to see the ball coming and then try to reach for it. And lateral movement, we've gone away from the zone. This is by design. This is what Coach Farrar is wanting to do with this team, is to play man-to-man defense. When you're doing that, you have to be able to slide, laterally, side to side, be able to keep up, with your offensive player. The difficulty with man-to-man is your backside help defense has to recognize if somebody gets beat, who's going to rotate over and making those defensive adjustments. If we can do that correctly, we let a couple of players in the last couple of weeks get a lot of driving lanes against us. We've got to do a much better job of that, keeping as a defender, staying in front of the ball handler and not allow dribble penetration. If we can keep that under control, keep the help side defense going, and rebound well, I don't see any reason that Roane County can't pull away in this one.
I think communication is the key as well to the man-to-man defense. What I saw the first time I saw Roane County move to that last week was not as much communication, leaving a lot more open lanes. But then when we watched that 4th and final game last week, there was much better communication. They were running skeins for Sherman off of 2 and even 3 screens. There was a lot of communication, switching on the screens. Help defense was great, and that led to Roane County just dominating on defense. Let's hope if they go with the man-to-man, they can do that. If they switch back to the 3-2 matchup zone, as you said, you got to get a body on a body. You got to make it one and done on offense for South Harrison. Get yourself out in transition. It's almost just the recipe for victory that Roane County has had throughout the season. When they turn you over and they get in transition and get some buckets to fall, and they hit not even great from the outside. If they hit just average from the outside, that is a recipe still for success for the Lady Raiders. Both teams warming up for pregame. We'll take a break for our sponsors. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups for both teams in the opening tip. You're watching and listening to Roane County High School Lady Raider basketball action on WVRC. And we welcome you back inside the castle at Roane County High School, getting set for the opening tip. Roane County Lady Raiders and South Harrison Lady Hawks getting set to square off. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams, beginning with the Hawks.
First off, senior guard Casey Saltis, junior guard Reagan Rudder, junior forward Grace Riggleman, sophomore forward Hope Woods, and the junior forward Sadie Cooney.
For Roane County, traditional starting five at point guard Maddie Hall, the 5'6" junior do-it-all player, averaging 10.4 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 2.9 assists, and 3.1 steals per game. She fills up the stat sheet. Also leads the team in three-pointers made with 26. Faith Mason, the 6-foot junior shooting guard, is your leading scorer on the team, 16.1 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 2.8 steals per game. She is dominant at the free throw line, 77% on 115 of 149 attempts. She is going to the free throw line way more than any other Lady Raider. Cameron Starcher coming on really strong last week defensively. 5'7" junior guard, averaging 8.1 points per game and 3.4 rebounds per game. 75% free throw shooter. She's second on the team in threes made with 14. Abby Eastman, the glue player, 5'9" sophomore forward. She is the hustler. 3.4 points per game, but she provides Roane County 7.1 rebounds a game. Hope Mason, a 5'9" sophomore forward, 3.5 points per game and 5.9 rebounds per contest. Lady Raiders in the home whites, jerseys and shorts. Lady Raiders across the front, top and bottom of the numbers in maroon, trimmed out in black. They've got the Raider R on the hip and the stripes down the side in maroon. South Harrison all black unis with bright orange numbers and letters. Lady Hawks on the back of the jerseys. South Harrison on the front, all trimmed out in whites. Center circle, Faith Mason, opposed by Riggleman. Carter Pewter-Schmidt entering the center circle, and we are almost ready to go. And they found out they had the wrong game ball. So halt all the excitement. Always hate it when that happens. I was ready to go, Matt.
Yeah, the anticipation just building, and then Doc Brown cuts it short.
Well played. Mason and Riggleman ready to square off once again in the circle. Tip into the back court, controlled by Roane County's Abby Eastman. So the Lady Raiders out on offense first. You'll see a 2-3 zone at the moment for the Lady Hawk defense. Roane County, the last week, they've worked the ball around the perimeter very well. Here's Mason, wide open off of the get-go, and Mason buries one from just inside the three-point line, left side, and immediately a collision of knees leaves South Harrison's Reagan Rudder, the junior, down, and now she is out and sitting on the bench. Matt, I didn't see what happened.
Well, I think on the follow-through as Faith was letting that ball go, I don't know if it was a collision of the knees or if it was just an awkward landing when Rudder was trying to challenge that shot.
Well, good to see Faith Mason hit her first jumper. She has had a productive last week, averaging nearly 25 points a game last week and hitting from the free throw line. Roane County on the defensive board, that's also a good sign immediately. Out top, Mason. She'll look to drive and dish into the right corner, three. Maddie Hall, too strong, backside rebound controlled by Cooney. Hawks into the front court, right wing Cooney tries to lob it underneath, tipped by Mason into the hands of a Hawk. Shot put up from the left wing. And that is no good. Last touched out of bounds by a black jersey. That was Saltis, the senior, on the shot attempt.
Had me a little worried there for a second. I thought that one might have been out on Cameron Starcher, taking a swipe at it, but Raiders able to retain possession.
2-0 early lead for the Lady Raiders. Staying very patient offensively. In the first half of the year, they would have pulled the trigger immediately. There is Hall, as I mentioned. She does it all no matter what, but when she is shooting well, she is an absolute danger to other teams. And it's a good sign when Hall buries the first three she sees.
And we're going to get an inbound violation when the Lady Hawks trying to bring that ball in bounds, went over the line.
Inbounds on the left block to Eastman. She'll feed it out top. Now into the hands of Mason, left wing. She'll drive to the elbow, jumper put up, hits the side of the rim, the backboard, the side of the rim, and falls. Roane County up 7-0.
Going full court pressure, man-to-man defense.
And a steal by Mason. Unfortunately for Faith, the last dribble goes out of bounds. But still, Roane County playing tough defense to begin. Time out on the floor for South Harrison. We'll take it with them. 6:26 mark first quarter, 7-0 Roane County. Just a 30, sir. Out of the timeout, South Harrison inbound underneath their own basket. Here they go attacking down to the front court, but a deflection out of bounds by Roane County slows the drive. Lest I speak too soon, Matt White, Roane County looks extremely confident and energized tonight.
Yeah, really off to a great start so far, particularly on the defensive end, playing very inspired here at the moment. And really taking advantage of that full court man-to-man defense.
Hallie Bland out top, backs up and fires the three. That one no good. Rebound, a jump ball possession arrow will stay with the Hawks. As Hope Woods tying it up for South Harrison. 7-0 the Roane County. Pair of jumpers for Faith Mason and a three-pointer by Maddie Hall. The difference in this one, now a deflection out of bounds by Eastman. And the Lady Raiders just picking up where they left off defensively so far in the first 2 minutes from last week.
They're doing a really good job of playing their lanes and switching off defensively whenever there's a screen coming.
Corner baseline inbound for the Hawks. Under the basket goes Riggleman out top. Now dumping it inside to Riggleman. She'll look over on the right wing to Woods. Backing in on Starcher. Nowhere to go. She picks up the dribble. Now it goes off the leg of Riggleman. It's on the floor. Riggleman steps on it. Cooney has it. Cooney throws it into Maddie Hall's hands. That goes right back to Cooney. And now we've got a whistle out top, and I think it's going to be a moving screen on South Harrison. Seemed like it was going to be a doomed offensive possession from the get-go.
Yeah, that one seemed very out of sorts. You're going to get Cooney on the moving screen. It's the first foul for either team here in the ball game.
So Roane County had 3 or 4 opportunities to steal that possession, just couldn't get a hold of it.
Now you're really making South Harrison use a lot of energy, just down to 8 active players at the moment after Rudder went out early.
Raiders on offense. Here's a wide open three, top circle. Hall missing just a little bit short. Hope Mason underneath trying to clear the rebound. It gets tied up by Riggleman, and the possession arrow favors the Lady Raiders.
Nice job so far. Hope Mason, her second rebound.
Inbounds right corner. Hall will try from that side. That's no good short. And the rebound for South Harrison. Cooney brings it into the front court, picks up the dribble. Rifles it right elbow. Now Riggleman on the wing. Inside, boy, dangerous pass, almost stolen by Hall. Here's the attack now. Shot put up and good. They'll say it was on the drive. Hope Woods is fouled. I believe that's going to go against Cameron Starcher.
Yep.
Her first, team first, 5:10 mark first quarter. Roane County leading 7-0.
If Cameron's able to get enough of the ball on that one, probably would have caused a travel. Really good defense again.
Riggleman inside, and she is called for the double dribble. Tight defense for Roane County. It is causing problems early.
Yeah, just nowhere to go. Even when you get that far underneath the basket, you don't have a shot attempt. You're trying to dribble through along the baseline and end up just picking it up.
Speaking of baseline, here comes Mason driving high side on the right baseline. The runner is good. So Mason just continuing to pour in points here for the last 5 contests. Woods racing into the front court, slows it down, hands it off to Cooney. Little 3-guard weave out top. They'll dump it right elbow. Riggleman attacking the lane and has it pushed right back into the face. The block shot by Mason. And it will stay with South Harrison. Right baseline inbound coming for Woods. One hands it all the way out top. And taken by Saltis. She'll get it into the hands of Cooney. Now off it goes to Bland, left side, crossing over into the paint, has it deflected and stolen. I think Hall had the deflection. Starcher with the steal. Long pass into the front court. Beautiful dish from Hall to Mason, and Faith going to be fouled on the layup attempt. And that will go against Grace Riggleman, the junior. And we talked about Mason's time at the free throw line, Matt. It has been numerous. 149 attempts. She's made 115 of them, good for 77% on the season.
She's really been making a living here at the free throw line. Great sign for the Lady Hawks. Reagan Rudder back in the ball game.
Very good to see. She went down early in the game with a possible knee clash. So the junior Rudder back in, replacing Riggleman, who just picked up the foul. As Mason delivers 2 of 2 at the line, 11-0 Roane County.
Mason's got 8, Maddie Hall with 3.
Starting to sound like a broken record going back to last week. Roane County gets up to a big lead. Rudder with the handles, gets it to the top circle, navigating some Roane County defensive traffic. Off to Cooney between the circles. Picks up the dribble, over to Rudder. Here comes Rudder attacking into the paint. Tipped away, deflected by Mason, back to Cooney. And Roane County going to be whistled for the foul. Eastman challenging the shot is called for the foul.
Thought she might have had a play on that one. Just, again, if you go straight up, you don't get that call, you reach a little bit. You know, even if you do get all ball, just that lunging forward, you know, it's going to draw the ire of the official every time.
Cooney unable to hit the first, so the drive spell to begin is still at 3:53 for South Harrison. Lady Raiders leading 11-0. Second free throw, that one also, off the mark. Rebound by Mason. Tried a dangerous pass. It was tipped off of Roane County's head and back into Mason's hands, but she's going to be called now for a travel.
Yeah, she got the ball kind of stuck on her hip a little bit as she was trying to corral that one, took off running. Kind of saw that one coming.
Correct me if I'm wrong, is that the first turnover of the game for Roane County? Nevertheless, great inbound pass, right block. That left Bland open. Roane County did not recover quickly enough, and the cold spell is broken. 11-2, though, Roane County leading by 9. They'll work it to Eastman over on the wing right side. Now crossing Hall, tipped, though, by Saltis, back into the hands of Maddie Hall. Now she'll cross it left wing. Starcher inside to Mason, who tried to give it right back, and there's Rudder in front of it. So South Harrison playing some tough defense, deflecting some passes. Dangerous pass inside. It ends up working. Rudder misses the layup, though. Hall with the long rebound. Here comes Maddie down the right side, surveying, looking, attacking. High arcing layup is up.
Ooh.
It just pops out. Eastman clears the rebound. Left wing jumper put up by Starcher, and Cameron hits her first opportunity. So Matt White, you've been craving some rebounds, and Roane County giving those to you.
Doing an excellent job. 5-3 the rebound margin for the Raiders.
And now a timeout for South Harrison to avoid a 5-second violation. 2:49 first quarter action. Roane County leading 13-2. We'll be back. 2:34 remaining in the first quarter. Roane County with possession after the turnover by South Harrison, after the 60-second timeout by South Harrison. Roane County again won 4 straight games last week. Clay, Poca, Braxton, Sherman. Back to the week before that, a big victory over Buffalo. So 5 of 6 in the win column for Roane County. They have one more opportunity in the Little Canal Conference Eastern Division. That's tomorrow night. Big opportunity against Calhoun County, who just recently knocked off the #1 team, not only in the East, but also in the state of West Virginia in Class Single A, Gilmer County. And that's the last Eastern Conference game Roane County will have before the placement game on Thursday. We'll have to wait and see how it all shakes out. I believe, just by my unofficial numbers, Roane County will be the 4 seed. Don't quote me on that, Matt. 13-2, you can quote me on that one, though.
I'll quote Coach Farrar. He seems to think we'll be playing Williamstown on Thursday, so we'll see if his prognosticator's right.
Missed opportunity for South Harrison on their side. Hope Woods, a baseline runner, was missed. But Roane County has the ball tied up on the rebound, and the possession arrow favors South Harrison. Pair of substitutions checking in here for the Lady Hawks. Out goes Saltis and Cooney. In comes Riggleman and Madison Lauk.
Cooney with 2 fouls here in the first quarter. The only for either team that's in any kind of situation here.
Roane County bringing in Sammy Kaiser, Paige Mealy, replacing Cameron Starcher and Abby Eastman. Tight defense in the half-court set now for Roane County. Again, deflecting passes out of bounds and deflecting them away from targets. Mason checking out, Eastman right back in at the 143 mark.
Roane County doing a nice job switching on the screens on the inbound.
Yeah, again, Kaiser had the deflection. It was stolen by Maddie Hall, but she was over on the sideline and just had to turn and throw it inbounds to try to save it. Official says she stepped on the sideline. That might have been the best case scenario, though, Matt.
Yeah, probably so. Really was nowhere to go. She threw it back in. It was going to be a turnover regardless. So, yeah, get yourself. Still get credit for the steal. Just couldn't keep the entire possession alive.
Reagan Rudder running the point. Right wing dumps it to the elbow. Riggleman going to attack. Gets by Kaiser. The layup too strong. Riggleman's rebound shot put back and swatted by Kaiser into the front court. Mason looking for Hall, who wasn't looking for it. Hall just tips it off her head to Eastman. Now back to Mason at the free throw line. The pull-up jumper's good. Interesting transition bucket there. Do you give a partial assist to the noggin of Maddie Hall?
It'd be like the hockey assist. You know, you get a rebound off of your goalie.
15-2 the lead for Roane County, as Rudder was looking for a backdoor cut from Bland. Bland didn't go, and the ball goes out of bounds. An unforced turnover for the Lady Hawks. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Big first quarter for Roane County so far. Lob pass from right wing to left wing. Mason dumps it in the corner left. Shot put up no good for Kaiser. Backside rebound for Paige Mealy. Pump fake. Here's a pull-up jumper left baseline. No good for Mason. Attacks her own rebound. Tries to throw one up. And maybe a little bit out of control on that one. I think she was expecting contact. And that one goes out of bounds on Roane County.
Yeah, that kind of looked like the case. You know, expecting, to get a bump and didn't get there.
The Hawks having trouble getting it in bounds. It's stolen immediately by Mason. Dumps it off to Mealy. That one hangs on the front rim and falls off. Now a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of Roane County. Boy, Mealy frustrated at that miss. That one stuck on the top of the front of the rim. Page will inbound.
Really was a nice play.
Right into Eastman. Eastman's shot blocked there by Rudder. Roane County with the rebound. The shot up and in on the right corner for 3 right in front of the Roane Riot for Maddie Hall, her second 3 of the game. Rebounds turning into offense for the Lady Raiders.
Carry.
Rudder all the way into the lane. Shot blocked by Hall. Outlet pass from Kaiser to Hall. Dumps it in front. Mason at the buzzer. Can't get the shot to fall, but a great first quarter for the Roane County defense and offense. They lead it big, 18-2 after one 60-second timeout. We'll be back. struggling over here, struggling. We welcome you back to the Castle after one quarter. Roane County leading by 16, 18-2. A dominant first quarter once again, Matt White.
Did a good job on the defensive side. The rebounds as well. 9-5 rebound margin for Roane County. 3-1 assists, 5-1 steals, 3-1 in blocked shots.
And they hit some outside jumpers. Mason hit 3 of them, a pair of threes as well for Maddie Hall. Roane County switching it up on their lineup. They'll bring in Kaylee Thurman, bring Hope Mason back in, joining Cameron Starcher, Abby Eastman, and Maddie Hall. Into the lane, the runner. Boy, that was a out-of-control runner by Riggleman, and a very lucky bailout foul going to get called here.
Yeah, that was definitely a bailout on that one because Eastman did a really good job of staying straight up and down. You know, that was the offensive player trying to initiate contact and just, you know, able to get the call from the official.
First of 2 for the junior Grace Riggleman, swished. And the first point of the second quarter comes just 21 seconds in. It took South Harrison 4 minutes plus in the first quarter to score. Second free throw missed. Roane County clears the rebound into the front court quickly. Hall into the right corner. Starcher gives it back. Now back to Starcher. They'll dump it into Eastman. Drives and dishes. Out on the corner. That's a long 2, and that one drops. So Cameron Starcher has hit 2 of 2. And we mentioned Roane County doesn't have to shoot particularly great. If they shoot average from the outside and do what they're doing otherwise defensively and in transition, they're dangerous.
You know, just enough of those outside shots keeps the defense honest. So you have to close out on those. It'll open up lanes inside as well. That was last play, though, was a great setup from Eastman. She had an attack on the offensive side and was able to kick the ball out quickly for the open jumper.
On South Harrison's side, Reagan Rudder basically did it herself, just bored her way into the lane and drew contact against a Lady Raider defender. So back to the free throw line go the Lady Hawks. Rudder switching the first. Hall will get her first breather of the night as Faith Mason checks back in.
Right now for Roane County, you got Cameron Starcher and Abby Eastman both with 2 fouls apiece, so you got to be careful both of them staying out on the floor. For
South Harrison, Saltus and Cooney back in. Second free throw up and good, 2 of 2. And Roane County's lead is now 15, 20-5. First minute going by here in the second quarter. With Hall out, Mason will run the points. Over to the freshman Thurman. Now back out between the circles. They'll move right wing. They'll work the perimeter, get it to the foul line area, and back out top. Boy, that was a hard pass from Eastman to 2 feet away. Here is Thurman wide open on the wing, and Kaylee Thurman buries her first 3 opportunity. Talked to her before the game, Matt, and she said, I'm no longer nervous when I go into varsity games. And we were talking about how frustrated she was missing those 2 free throws from last week. She said, I let it get to me.
Oh, you could tell. She took several shots, and they were really in her head, so that's great. She's getting more comfortable here with the varsity action. She's going to be a great shooter for us. 3
to begin on her birthday, nonetheless. Tough offensive set for South Harrison. They did not have control of the basketball. It was stolen by Hope Mason, but Mason also dribbles it out of bounds, lost control of it. Eastman will check out. Back in comes Maddie Hall. A lot of rotating players here in the first half for Coach Frank Farrar. It's working, 23-5. Roane County leading by 18 points. Lob pass underneath by Cooney. Goes over Riggleman's head, tracked down in the corner. And all the way back out top. South Harrison will reset. They have looked disjointed, to say the least, on offense. Riggleman attacking, and she's got it stripped by Hall, but they're going to call Hall for a reach.
I'm not sure that they're not going to get Mason.
Yep.
Yep.
Good call, Matt. It was not Hall. She did get all ball. Inbound coming left baseline by Hope Woods. Looking. She's had a lot of trouble getting it in bounds. Thurman goes crashing to the ground with Saltis after knocking it out of bounds, but they're going to get Thurman on the foul with a little body contact.
Kind of looked like they were just going to give the out of bounds deflection, but
long corner inbound gets underneath, and that's going to hit the baseline as Woods was trying to bounce past that to the right block, and she bounced it right on the baseline. And now one of the officials checking, it should be white ball, right? Unless they said Roane County tipped it.
I think that's what Cameron Starcher says, well, that she got a hand on it and deflected it onto that baseline.
So they'll do it again on the left baseline. They'll get it into Cooney this time. She'll bring it from left to right. Great pass on a backdoor cut. Saltis cutting to the lane for the wide open layup. That may be the first really good offensive play I've seen actually executed here for South Harrison in the first half due to Roane County's defense.
Yeah, that one was very nicely done.
Mason trying to draw contact, does not get it on the shot.
That's going to be 3 on Cameron.
And now Cameron Starcher over the back is going to be whistled for her third, as Matt says. So Cam's going to have to check out at the 5:34 mark of the first half. And in comes Abby Eastman. Oh, she's going to keep Cam in there. Wow. So Thurman will be checked out for, and you got Cameron Starcher still in the ball game here. Early first half action with 3 fouls. 23-7, Roane County leads.
And that last one was a silly foul. You really didn't have any positioning to try to make that rebound attempt. At that point, you got to just give it up, let it go.
Officials wondering who was the recipient of the foul. They'll turn around and just point to somebody. Hallie Bland, the freshman. 1 plus the bonus as Roane County is now at 17 fouls. Front end missed. Mason with the rebound. Mason hit on the back of the head. Well, they let that one go, much to the frustration and aggression of Roane County's fans. You can hear the grumbling over there from all the way across the way. Mason wanting to attack, cut off outside. Gives it right wing to Starcher. She'll hand it off to Maddie Hall in the wing. Back to Starcher, baseline right, pumps, cannot drive. Roane County very patient still offensively. Now Mason driving into the lane, the runner. Back rims it, no good. Eastman's rebound, and outlet pass goes out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover for the Lady Raiders. You see signs here of South Harrison playing some very tough defense.
Yeah, they're starting to buckle down a little bit here. Catching Roane County off guard a little bit. Going for the home run.
Going to try to lob it in the front court. It was tipped by Hall. She couldn't hold on to it, though, and now a double dribble caused by Maddie Hall. She wanted that basketball.
Yeah, I thought she was going to be like a defensive back and pick that off, but stayed with the play. Nice job, forced the turnover by the Hawks.
Just got to flip your hips there, Matt, if you're a DB, right?
Yeah, that's it.
High point it. Anyways, Hall over to Mason. She'll dump it inside. Triple teamed is Hope Mason. She'll find it out top. Here's Hall for 3. That one no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Bland. Outlet pass to Woods. Here comes Woods down the left side. Cut off by the defense and whistled for the travel. Again, Roane County, even in transition defense, I'm impressed, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Woods had the right idea, just couldn't get the last, that pivot foot, couldn't keep it on the ground just long enough. But, yeah, that's what the Roane County's defense has been doing to you so far in this ballgame, is making you make mistakes.
Nearly halfway through the second quarter, Roane County leads 23-7. A turnover, though, as someone poked that one away from Hope Mason. They were trying to get it to the left block. It hit off of Mason's foot, though, and bounced out of bounds. Full court man-to-man pressure for Roane County's defense. Cooney's going to get loose down the court. Can Mason get there first? And Mason will not, but unfortunately, both girls go crashing to the floor. Mason is laying out of bounds as the ball rolls into her. Good hustle, though, by Hope. Well, she and Cooney both went diving after that one. Mason will get a breather.
Yeah, I think that one was the case. Both players going after the ball, got a little bit of feet tangled up. Both of them just going for a ride.
Sammy Kaiser in for Mason, in for Hope. Long three-point attempt by Bland, no good. Roane County's Abby Eastman, backside rebound. Lady Raiders allowing just one and done. Here's Mason, 15-foot pull-up jumper, no good. Eastman had the position. It was tipped away into the hands of Rudder. Eastman was just trying to box out and tip that ball at the same time. 23-7. It's stayed this way for a few minutes now. Lob pass underneath. Mason wasn't even looking, just had her hands up and tips it away. Stolen by Hall. Maddie, right side of the lane, and she is clotheslined on the drive to the basket. Wow, a tough foul on Cooney. Hall jumps right back up. She's okay.
Yeah, that one could have been a whole lot worse than what it actually was. I mean, fortunately, Maddie Hall was able to, avoid landing in an awkward position. But that's going to be 3 fouls on Cooney now.
So Cooney will need to watch out. Hall, a very good free throw shooter on the season, 74% on 25 of 34. She'll miss the first of 2, though. As Cooney will check out, back in comes the junior Grace Riggleman. Roane County bringing Paige Mealy in to counter Cameron Starcher, who has the 3 fouls. 1 of 2 for Maddie Hall. Roane County breaks the cold spell, and they lead 24-7. They'll continue with the full court man-to-man pressure, and Faith Mason whistled for a foul in the backcourt. That is foul number 8 on Roane County. And that will send Casey Saltis to the line for 1 plus the bonus. So suddenly this game is slowed down to a crawl, Matt. Free throws on both sides, back to back to back.
I think, maybe with this game slowing down a little bit because of the fouls, it's causing the offensive sets to really speed up a little bit too much, a little bit more than what they really were early in the ball game.
Free throw number 1 missed. Rebound Faith Mason into the front court. Hall gives it to Mason on the drive, and Faith just attacking as she tends to do and drawing the contact. That'll be Saltis, who missed the front end on the other side. So Faith will get a pair here. 3:29 left in the first half. Roane County up now 25-7, matching their largest lead of quarter number 2, which is 18.
Yeah, that game a couple of nights ago was something to be seen from the free throw line. Mason was 17 out of 17.
4 for 4 on the night here in the first half. Woods struggling to find somebody, finally gets it into Rudder. Into the front court go the Lady Hawks. Again, they have looked chaotic on offense due to Roane County's tough man-to-man defensive pressure. Bland out top, rifles it to Saltis, block right side, and Eastman.
Can't do that reach.
Got to keep those hands straight up and down,
you
Matt.
can't do that reach.
It's just almost instinctual.
It is at this point. It's, when you meet the offensive player at that spot, you have got to keep both hands straight up in the air. You're going to force a really bad shot anyway. In that case, you extend that arm out just instinctually, and it's going to draw a foul. That's 3 on Eastman.
So 3 on Eastman and Starcher here with 3:15 left in the first half. They'll both be out of the ball game right now. Braylon Bowe checking in for Eastman. You got Bowe, Kaiser, Mealy, along with Maddie Hall and Faith Mason. Saltis hit the first. Second one misses short. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Mason, and then she is clotheslined by Saltis.
I was beginning to wonder if they were going to call that one or not. I mean, just
Matt, you get 5 fouls. Make use of them, right?
I guess.
Need some hard fouls.
They're making them count, that's for sure.
Timeout on the floor for Roane County. Big first half so far. 3:12 left in it. 26-8 Roane County. 30-second break. We'll be back. Just hop around after she does it. Yeah. We welcomed you back to WWE SmackDown, disguised as a girls basketball game here. We've had a couple of nice clothesline tackle fouls here in the last couple of minutes. Roane County leading by 18, though, 26-8. Just on the board, you see it. Roane County is making the plays on offense and causing problems on defense again, just what they did in the 5-game wins that they have had.
Now, the offense has been just a little bit stagnant in this quarter compared to what it was in the first, but still that defensive pressure is just wreaking havoc.
Hall thought about pulling the trigger on a topside three. Instead, Roane County remains very patient, waiting for an even better shot. 15-foot jumper, that's a good one, and that is good. Swished through by Sammy Kaiser. Great ball movement on that one after Matt said we had gone a little bit stagnant. I agree. I think you need one of those series.
Yeah, you really do. That was a nice one. Working the ball into the middle of the floor at the top of the top elbow free throw line area. It really gives yourself so many opportunities.
Largest lead of the half at 20. Now Kaiser swipes it away from the drive, and Kaiser gets it back from Hall down in the front court. Could not hold on to it. Would have been a pretty good look at a layup. Instead, it will be a turnover for Roane County.
And she knew that was going to be a good look at a layup, too, and that's sometimes you take your eyes off the ball before you really maintain possession.
Now Cameron Starcher back in the ball game with 2:20 left in the half. Head scratcher there with 3 fouls.
Curiouser.
She better stay very, very wise here at this final 2:10. You cannot afford to get number 4 here. Right wing, here's Hope Woods driving. Had it stripped away for a temporary second by Maddie Hall to help defense. Matt, you mentioned it in the pregame. You have to have it, and Roane County has.
Yeah, they've done a good job. You know, when there is a driving lane, somebody is always, harassing the ball handler. That time it was Hall reaching in from the side wing.
Travel by Woods ends up giving Roane County possession. Bo had a good look at it, and the rebound ripped out on the miss by Cameron Starcher. Boy, that should have been an over and back on Roane County.
No, they said somebody tipped it.
Hall went all the way to the backcourt to grab it. Nice attempt there by Mealy on the cutter. That was Starcher, but good defense for South Harrison. They've got some good active hands. They tipped it out of bounds. Starcher inbounding over on the left corner to Mealy. She'll give it back to Cameron. And Cameron tried to lob it over top of Rudder. That's those situations. Fake high, go low.
Yeah, there's a poor angle when you're down in that corner on the baseline sideline corner. It's going to be a tough angle to throw that ball out no matter where you go with it. But, yeah, you got to go high, fake high, go low.
Minute 30 left. Starcher left corner, long 2. That's her first miss of the half, and the last touched rebound apparently out on Mealy. Roane County leading by 20, their largest lead of the first half, 28-8, playing tremendous defense in the first half, just as they did in all 5 wins last week and the week before against Buffalo. Inside, Woods attacking, splits 2 defenders, but it's blocked underneath. You had Mealy on one side, Bo on the other.
Bo was the one that got a hand on that one, but it was good defense. And Mealy just kind of corralled Woods right into Braylon Bowe for the block.
Ball last touched by Roane County. Left baseline inbounds coming for Woods. She'll bounce it on the block left side. Out top it goes. Here comes Bland attacking, and she's going to draw contact. That'll be Sammy Kaiser. A little slow to get those feet shuffled over in front of the drive. That's the 10th team foul of the first half for Roane County. 1:08 left in the second quarter, 28-8 with Bland at the free throw line. Free throw number 1 hits back rim, no good.
Yeah, it's really been just hack-a-shack here in the second quarter.
Kaiser checking out, Hope Mason back in. Second free throw coming for Bland. That one also misses long. Long rebound. Over on the sideline, Bo goes crashing into the bottom step on the bleachers. That's dangerous because that is a sharp steel. It's movable, I guess, step, but still, it doesn't provide a lot of give.
It doesn't move when you crash into it directly into the bleachers. If you hit it sideways, it might go somewhere, but yeah, it's a dangerous spot. Lucky she didn't get hurt.
Minute left in the half. Hall out top, surveying, moves right wing. Out top, deep 3 from Maddie. Looks good and is good. Swish, that's number 3 in the first half for Hall. She is 3 for 5 from behind the three-point line. Gives Roane County a 23-point lead. Now Bland trying to match with a three. That one missing side rim. Rebound tipped into the hands of Riegelman, standing on the left block for the layup. Roane County attacking, though. Hall on the right side. She'll back up, take a look at the time. Roane County going to work for the final shot. Back out to Hall between the circles with 12. She'll take a look again with 10 seconds. Over to Starcher. She'll look. 7 on the clock. Back out to Hall. 5. Back to Starcher. Good look here for 3 for Cam. Hits short, rebound, tipped. Bo couldn't hold on to it. And that is the final play of the half. A dominant first half performance for Roane County once again. Defense creating offense. 31-10 the lead at the half. Take a break for our sponsors. Come back. We'll recap the first half and provide your statistics after these messages. We welcome you back inside the castle at the half. It'd help if I turned up our mics, Matt Whites. That's the only thing going wrong here in the first half. Well, just for us, not for Roane County. Lady Raiders leading big 31-10, picking up right where they left off last week in that 4-game winning streak. And, of course, they, in that winning streak, held their opponents to 22, 21, 29, and 23 points. And if you go back to the Buffalo game, 36 points is all they gave up. Right now, 10 on the board for South Harrison, 31 for Roane County. It's just the same thing that it was last week. Great, tough defense, man-to-man, full court pressure, causing turnovers, causing problems, getting runouts. And I think the Lady Raiders are shooting better tonight than they have in the last 4 games even.
Yeah, probably so. One of the things I've noticed more here in the early part of this game is doing a good job with ball control and not, they're starting to eliminate a lot of those mental lapses that you see with the unforced errors and the throwing the ball away, being more decisive with the ball. You know, it's led out to a 7-2 advantage in assists. And that's something that we've seen a lot of here very recently with the play the last couple of weeks is really good ball movement, which is leading to some really wide open shots, and they're falling. You know, that's a recipe for success, here for Roane County. Defensively, again, the 8-1 steals margin shows me that the Lady Raiders are, controlling the ball, and they're being very active on defense. 4-1 in block shots and 16-9 in rebounds. That shows me they're playing tough underneath. That's a lot. That's a lot to process, and a lot of things that are going right in the way for the Lady Raiders. So many aspects of the game are coming together here in these last few games. Now, hopefully, we always talk about 2 different seasons when it comes to basketball. You've got your regular season, you've got your postseason. Is this hopefully a momentum shift and a momentum boost, for a team that's going to be heading into LKC play, heading into regionals and sectional play? So there's a lot of opportunity for this team throughout the rest of this season. Great start to the ball game. Faith Mason with 12 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, a block, and an assist. Maddie Hall with 10 points, a rebound, 3 steals, 1 block, 1 assist. Cameron Starcher with 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 assist. Sammy Kaiser with 2 points, a rebound, and a blocked shot. And Kaylee Thurman with 3 points. Abby Eastman, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Hope Mason, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Paige Mealy with 2 rebounds and an assist for the Lady Raiders. For the South Harrison Lady Hawks, it was Casey Saltis with 3 points and 1 rebound. Reagan Rudder with 2 points, 2 rebounds, assist, and a steal. Grace Riggleman with 3 points, 3 rebounds. And Hallie Bland with 2 points and 1 rebound. Hope Woods with a rebound and a block shot. Sadie Cooney, a rebound and an assist. So add all of that up, you've got a 31-10 Roane County Lady Raiders lead as we get ready to start second half.
We mentioned Roane County's schedule. The last 4 are going to be pretty tough. Tomorrow, Calhoun. Thursday, possibly Williamstown on the road. And then next week, Charleston Catholic. And then finishing up with Work County, the team that beat Roane County in a close contest at Work County. Lady Raider possession to begin the ball game. Or not the ball game, the second half. I'm working on no sleep, fellas and ladies. Just give me a break. 31-10 your score.
How many years have you done this, Drew? I'm pretty sure everybody's used to us getting tongue-tied
Here's
by now.
Hall in the second half, open 3 on the left wing. I thought she might have a chance to drain her 4th, and that one just hit a little bit short and popped off the back of the rim. Last touched out of bounds, though, by the Lady Hawks, right baseline inbound. Starcher looking inside, has to fire it outside. Hall going to pull the trigger from the right side. That one missing short as well. Starcher backside rebound, tried to outlet the pass. It was tipped and stolen, though, by Riggleman. Impressed with the hands defensively of South Harrison still. Cooney going to launch it underneath on the left block. Riggleman turnaround jumper partially blocked by Hall. Rebound comes down to Starcher. Outlet pass, Maddie Hall into the front court, attacking the lane. Scoop layup, no good. Eastman tips the rebound. Out top it goes to Starcher. One dribble away from Cooney. Top circle 3, no good. Rebound tipped and into the hands of Soltis now. A couple of quick offensive series that time for Roane County to begin the second half. Lob pass underneath. Mason stepped in front, tipped it, couldn't find it though. Goes into Bland's hands. Her layup is no good. Rebound comes down to Hope Mason. Lady Raiders on the attack quickly. Eastman on the block, dishes it out on the corner. Hall gives it between the circles as Mason will reset. They move left wing to Starcher, bouncing at baseline. They'll dump it inside on the block. Eastman, turnaround jumper for Eastman, no good. Attacks her own rebound, gets it, gives it off to Mason. She'll attack, pulls up jumper, no good. Lady Raiders with some opportunities here to begin the second half. They haven't been able to drop a bucket though.
Yeah, I like the nice aggressive move in the post from Eastman. You clamor about wanting her and Hope Mason to be more aggressive on the offensive side.
Hall challenging that pass to the wing. Riggleman slow to get up. I think maybe another collision of knees. And the ball last touched out of bounds by Riggleman. So a turnover gives it back to the Lady Raiders. 2 minutes gone by, third quarter. Neither team has seen a shot fall. Still 31-10. Roane County leading by 21. Mason into the deep corner. Back out to the wing. They'll look across over to Starcher. Deep two on the right side, no good. Eastman there for the rebound. Jump ball, nope, yep, okay, we do have a jump ball. And a possession error favors South Harrison.
Yeah, that was going to be South Harrison ball anyway. Saltis was able to rip that one away right at the last second. A good hustle on the boards again. Abby Eastman, that's her 7th rebound of the game.
Madison Laut coming in to replace Riggleman, who's still not at 100% here.
Yeah, so it took a bit of a hip check. It may be one of those like lower back type things where you get contorted a little bit in midair, causes a little bit of a muscle spasm.
Lady Hawk basketball, Roane County leading big here. Neither team has struck here in the second half. Deflection by Faith Mason out of bounds. And if Matt could add a deflection category to his statistics, he'd be busy.
Well, it would definitely keep me busy because Lady Raiders are just active hands so much in this game.
Woods inbounds to Bland. They'll dump it inside. Saltis, right block. Gives it out to Woods. 12-footer, no good. Rebound tipped into the deep corner. And Hall unable to get there in time. It'll stay with South Harrison.
Not sure, shouldn't have let that one go. I think that may have went out on a South Harrison player.
Sideline inbounds in the far corner for Woods. She has had trouble getting it inbounds because Roane County is just active. That time Hall deflects it into the bench. Another opportunity for Woods to send it in. Finds Cooney barely. Hall right there almost swiped that one away. Cooney one-on-one. Gets to the foul line, dishes it out to Bland behind the three-point line. Inside Woods in the paint. Throws one up wildly, misses. Rebound as in the hands of Eastman again. Boy, and now Cameron Starcher got away with a double dribble right there. Into the front court, Hall right wing. Lobs it left side. Mason looking inside. Now she'll look to attack. Gets by the defender. Muscles one up, no good. Rebound underneath, and it's picked up by Bland. The Lady Raiders just can't find a shot here after shooting relatively well in the first half.
3.5 gone now in the third quarter. Neither team has able to find a bucket.
Now both teams very aggressive on the boards here as well. Here's Woods attacking again. High off the glass, no good. Mason clears. Faith into the front court, surveying as she dribbles. Now she'll slow it down. Launches it into the corner, looking for Hall, and Saltis tips it out of bounds. This is a battle for deflection supremacy here in the third quarter.
Yeah, like you said, I'm glad we're not keeping track of those because I'm not sure my carpal tunnel would be able to handle all that.
Good dump pass inside. Eastman on the block, doesn't get the first shot, gets another rebound. How many times do we say that? And she will be fouled. And Eastman going to the free throw line. That was a dangerous but very good pass.
That's going to be on Cooney. That's 4.
So Cooney better be careful here. As Abby Eastman at the line. She hasn't been able to find the mark in the paint, but she hits her first free throw. And Cooney will be replaced with the 4 fouls. Sophomore Olivia Baker checking in for Coach Matt Rudder. 32-10, Roane County strikes first here in the second half. Eastman second, hits front rim, hits back rim, backboard, and falls. An adventurous 2 of 2 at the line. Roane County 33-10, largest lead of the night.
Very near to being a lane violation. Eastman was looking to attack that one, thought it was going to come up short, but got the nice shooter's roll.
Woods wanting to attack, and Starcher better be careful. She's got 3 of her own. Long 3, no good. Long rebound. Hope Mason, 3-on-1 break. Mason to the right block, puts the brakes on. Bounce shot or bank shot, no good. Hall in there, pulls the rebound out, backs up and misses from 12. And this time Woods will clear it. Boy, I think I jinxed the Lady Raiders by saying they were shooting relatively well. They have not hit a shot in the second half, and they've had a lot of looks. Woods in some trouble on the elbow. Finally finds a teammate out top in Lauk. She'll hand it off over there on the right wing. Woods wants to attack into the paint, picks up the dribble. Back to Lauk on the right wing. 3 minutes left here in the first. Now here's a tip deflected by Hope Woods, stolen by Maddie Hall, and she will take it down the left side lane for the left-handed scoop layup.
Yeah, Hope Mason with a nice defensive play to start that fast break opportunity. Lady Raiders able to capitalize, get their first field goal.
There's another steal by Hall. Stepped in front of the pass to Baker. Puts the brakes on. Misses the layup, just padding the stats with a rebound. Misses the second, though. Mason with the rebound. Out top, Hall backs up, fires a 3, good. Going to call it a 2. They'll say the foot was just on the line, and Hall with a nice wry smile there saying, dang it. Wanted number 4. Still Hall just putting on a clinic right now defensively. Hall swipes another one. She goes again. Hall straight to the hoop left side. The layup no good, but Hall going to be fouled by Baker. Gee whiz.
Just a frantic pace. 5 steals in the ball game now for Maddie Hall. Roane County just everywhere on the defensive side. Active hands and quick feet. Getting some nice, easy run-outs here the last couple of possessions.
Missing the first free throw. 3 subs in for Roane County. Kaiser, Thurman, and Mealy. Starcher, Faith Mason, and who else got out there quick? Hope Mason got out there real quick. 2:16 mark of the third quarter. Roane County now up 37-10. Second free throw also missing. Kaiser with the rebound, handed it right off to her teammate, and that will go out of bounds. I think Kaiser was looking to hand it off to Thurman, who was running away from it.
Maybe one of those situations where both of them are going after the ball and, didn't want to cause the conflict there and tried to, relinquish possession to her teammate. Just lost that one out of bounds.
Entry pass into the paint to Woods, tipped away from behind. Eastman going to be called, though, for a reach.
That's going to be number 4 on Eastman.
And immediately, Coach Frank Farrar dips into his bench and brings Bo in to replace Eastman. Sideline inbounds for South Harrison. Bland gives it off to Lauk, wanted the 3. Maddie Hall right there in her face said, nope. Here's Bland, though. She'll fire the baseline jumper for 3. She missed a couple in the first half. Bland hits this one. First points of the second half for South Harrison. But look at the pass down the court from Hall to Thurman, and Kaylee attacking the left side for the easy layup. That's 5 in the game for the freshman Thurman. Bland going to pull another 3 up. That one hits the side of the rim, the backboard, and falls through. 6 quick points on 2 threes for Bland. Now Hall attacking, driving and dishing into the corner. Thurman gives it back out top. They'll swing it over to Mealy. Here's a wide open right corner 3. That one drops in. Mealy gets on the board for 3. After neither team scores in the entire first 4 minutes, it's an offensive explosion now in the third. 42-16 Roane County. Lauk going to pull a 3 now. That one hits front rim, rebound. Kaiser and Woods going at it. It's tipped away. It ends up in the hands of Bo. Outlet pass to Hall. Here comes Maddie. Into the front court. Spin move by Thurman. And I thought we were going to get a foul. Instead, Thurman whistled for the travel. That would have been an impressive move.
It was really nice. Tried to set the defender up. Try to hit that spin move. Just couldn't quite keep the pivot foot down.
What is that on the PS5 controller?
Circle. I believe that's for playing Madden, that's a circle.
There's another three for Bland. She's feeling it. That one misses. Thurman with the rebound. Outlet pass to Hall. Maddie, 3-on-2 break. Maddie goes left side. The layup is up. It's in and out. Boy, that was so close to dropping. Loose ball rebound, though, tracked down by Hall.
That was Kaiser knocking the ball away.
Here's Thurman now on the right side. A big two. I thought that was going to be a three, but that was a foot on the line as well. And now Thurman with 7. The freshman dropping in some points here in this one. She talked about getting more and more comfortable in the varsity games, and she can absolutely light it up from outside. Woods down the lane, has it swiped from behind by Kaiser. Outlet to Hall. Here's Maddie again. She'll back up, pull up from 15 with the buzzer beater attempt, and that one missing. A big finish to a slow third quarter for Roane County as they put up 13 points in the final 4 minutes. They lead it after 3, 44-16. 60-second timeout. We'll be back after this. Is that what it is?
Did you say that we always shoot better in this?
That's right. Why is that? We welcome you back to the Castle final quarter, getting set to go here. Roane County up 44-16. Neither team scored in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. Finally, Roane County outscoring South Harrison 13-6 to begin the final quarter.
With all those misses, 16-4 rebound margin for Roane County in that quarter.
Roane County's brought a couple of extra substitutes in here, so they've filtered some JV players in with couple of the varsity starters. You got Cameron Starcher, Faith Mason, Maddie Hall, and you've got Fair Smelko and Kate Mullen. I think this is the first time I've seen that lineup this year. Smelko with the foul immediately, so Saltus at the line for a pair. Roane County looking to win 5 straight and 6 of their last 7 games, going into the tough home stretch of the regular season. Again, Calhoun tomorrow right here. Thursday possibly at Williamstown for a placement game. Next week, Charleston Catholic. And then finishing off with Wirt County here at the Castle. Saltus 2 of 2. And it took South Harrison no time to score here in the fourth quarter. Roane County up big though, 44-18 is your score. Lady Raiders looking inside. Mullen in the paint, looking opposite. Starcher couldn't hold on to the pass, and it's into the hands of Bland for the turnover.
It's 2 in a row, Bland with the swipe on defense for the Hawks.
Bland has it on the right wing, looking inside. She'll dump it in there to Baker, who was cutting. It's tipped away on the floor. Smelka right there battling for position. She and Saltus will tie the possession up. It will stay with South Harrison. Good hustle, though, for the youngster Fair Smelko.
Yeah, nice job getting on the floor. You tie that one up, that means the next jump ball is going back to your team. It's a nice play.
Bland throws it in bounds. It hits off of the long 6-foot arms. Faith Mason, it goes right back into the chest of Bland. Nothing you can do about that.
Automatic reaction is to grab that ball as it's coming towards you. Even though you're out of bounds, tough play. Nice job by Mason, though.
Left side attacking, and she will get straight to the basket. She left her defender in the dust. Easy layup for Faith. She continues to score at a high rate during this 4, now possibly 5-game win streak. Cooney over on the wing, right side, has it tipped away, deflected by guess who? Maddie Hall. Now Hall steps in front, nearly steals it, nearly steals it, nearly steals it, now does. Deflected it twice to steal it, and now we got a hip check over on the sideline, and Cooney is done. That is number 5, and I tell you what, she may do with all 5 of those fouls. A couple of nice clothesline
Yeah,
WWE style fouls. And that hip check, hockey style into the boards.
Yeah, she got the most out of every one of those fouls, that's for sure. Really has been, very physical ball game. As you see, South Harrison going to a little bit of a 3-2 kind of matchup zone.
Roane County leading by 28. Hall out top. She wants more. The three missing, though. Mason underneath there with the long arms. Tips it to herself. Has her shot blocked, though. And the rebound tracked down in the corner by Saltis.
I believe that was Saltis that got the block and the rebound.
6:15 left in this game, and now a foul off the ball as Kate Mullen trying to tip it away from Riggleman. Whistled for the foul. After Roane County had 10 plus in the first half, that's just their third team foul in the second half. So they've done a better job of playing active defense and not fouling. Inbounds to Riggleman, missing the layup. Long rebound tracked down by Bland. Tries to dump it in. Mullen almost got that one. She will deflect it. It'll end up with a steal for Mason. Give credit, though, to Mullen. Here comes Faith down the left side. Wraps a bounce pass over to Starcher on the right corner. How did that get through? Assist Mason. Starcher with another baseline jumper.
I'm not sure, but that was a nice play. So we're going to get a wholesale substitution here shortly.
Mullen now whistled for another body check. Mullen's like, hey, I like to play physical here. Unfortunately, she's picked up a pair of fouls to boot.
Well, if you remember how this game started, the first quarter was only 3-2 in the fouls, and it ended up, like you said, in just an absolute Royal Rumble in the second quarter. We might see that going down the stretch of this one if the action continues at this pace.
It's a 30-point lead for Roane County, 48-18. Wholesale substitutions, 5 in, 5 out for Roane County. Mealy, Thurman, Bowe, Addison Parkins, and Sammy Kaiser, the 5 in for Roane County. And Matt, you may have spoken into existence. Here's another foul. That one going to go against Parkins. Parkins with the reach. Baseline inbound. On the right side for Hope Woods. Do not envy her position as the inbounder for South Harrison. It's been a struggle today. Lauk on the left wing. Pulls a three. That's good. Madison Lauk. One of just 3 seniors on the roster.
That shot didn't touch anything. The net barely moved.
Pass into Kaiser looking opposite. Parkins, the baseline jumper. That one off the mark. Rebound last touched by South Harrison out of bounds. Good look, though, for Addison Parkins.
Yeah, nice ball movement, freeing up the corner jumper.
Left baseline inbound coming for Roane County. Mealy will trigger it. Into Kaiser, out to Thurman, back to the corner. Mealy wide open. Shot put up just off front rim, and I think this time Parkins is the last to touch it. 5 minutes left of the game. Roane County up 48-21.
Yeah, it's really been a physical game throughout. Both teams really have gotten after it on the defensive side of the ball. You give credit to the South Harrison. They're really playing some tough defense themselves.
Perimeter ball movement leads to a jumper for Baker. She misses, gets her own rebound out top, though. She'll try to feed it to the foul line. Riggleman double teamed. It's tipped away from her, but right into the hands of Hope Woods, standing on the right block for the layup. 48-23, Roane County leading, and now the Lady Raiders careless with the basketball, throw it away.
That was just a bullet pass from Bowe. Came in a little bit high, Mealy not quite expecting it. Just let it go through the fingertips.
Roane County, though, they can afford a few of those. They're up 25 at the moment. South Harrison working it back and forth between Saltis and Lauk. Now Riggleman in the left corner gives it back out to Lauk. They'll move it to the right side. Baker trying to dump it in. Bowe steps in front. Great defense for Braylon. Makes up for that turnover. Into the front court. Moves right wing, Paige Mealy. Back out top. They'll work it to the left side. Thurman steps into the three. Misses short. Bowe tips the rebound. Saltis, though, tracks it down, and now a pair of Roane County defenders bookending Saltis. One of them picks up a foul. That's going to be number 2 on Parkins. 3:48 left. Roane County up 48-23. And I like that the youngsters getting a lot of playing time here last week and into this week.
Yeah, these last 4 or 5 games, it's been nice to see these ladies get plenty of time.
Pass deflected again, stolen by Thurman. Kaylee splits a pair of defenders to the right side. Beautiful left to right crossover, and Thurman, her 9th point of the ball game.
You are correct, sir.
Thurman just about to double figures here for Roane County. Can she do it with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this one?
Well, she is already the 3rd leading scorer in the ball game.
Underneath, boy, what a play by Woods from her backside dribbles to roll over and keep possession. Saltus for 3, no good. Bowe crashing in for the rebound. Good hustle by Braylon. Bowe into the front court, picks up the dribble. Moves right wing to Mealy, under 3 minutes remaining. Bowe crossing over, moving top circle, over to Thurman. Here's a 3 for Kaylee. It's swished, and she's got double figures. 12 for Thurman on her birthday. Well, yesterday was her birthday, I guess, but nevertheless, Thurman in double figures, and I think she may check out. Nope. Instead, it's going to be Mealy and Kaiser, as well as Parkins with 2:36 left in this one.
Tell you what, I like that last couple of sets with the bit of an undersized group out there. Braylon Bowe playing point guard on offense and then playing center in the 2-3 defense.
Guess what, Matt? Another deflection. Thurman gets in front, knocks it out of play. I wouldn't dare ask you to add deflections to your score sheets.
I'm just going to tell you right now, there's a lot.
No. You're just going to say no. 2:15 left. Roane County back in front by 30 after the 5 quick from Thurman. Good ball movement for South Harrison. That'll lead to an open 3 for Saltus. Missing off the mark. Long rebound tracked down outside by Baker. Into the hands of Lauk for 3. She hits another one. And those are pretty. Those 2 threes for Lauk did not hit anything but the net. Under 2 minutes left in this one. Good pass from Kate Mullen. Again, Roane County getting it to the free throw area. Even varsity JV kids, they don't care. That's what they're doing. And they left a wide open jumper on the baseline. Was that Hope Mason?
Yeah, it was Hope Mason with the jumper from Mullen. The nice pass from the inside.
Woods taking it strong to the hoop. Help defense. I think Roane County is going to be whistled by Kaylee Thurman on the reach. It will be Thurman. 1:27 left in this one. Roane County up big, 55-26. And if Roane County can get stiff defensively here for the next minute 30, you're looking at the last 5 games. Defense has given up 22, 21, 29, 23, and maybe another 20-point game. Woods, though, trying to make that none true. Hits 2 of 2 from the line. And it's 55-28, Roane County. Thurman drives and dishes. Inside, Mullins, double team, trapped, jump ball. Looks like it'll stay with Roane County. Minute 15 left in this one. Again, Roane County got a big one coming up right here tomorrow night. Calhoun County coming to town. Inbounds Thurman, right wing 3 coming for Kaylee. That one hits the back iron. Baker tracks down the long rebound. 1:05 left. Riggleman back to Baker and out top to Saltus. Over to Lau. Might want to get a hand in that girl's face. She can shoot. Working the perimeter, South Harrison under a minute now. Saltus, right side. They'll dump it into Riggleman. Baseline attack. Picks up the dribble. And Roane County whistled for another foul.
Not really sure why. Looked like just pretty good, tough, bodied up defense from Hope Mason.
And Mason will check out of the ball game. Back in comes Addison Parkins as Grace Riggleman at the free throw line trying to get South Harrison above 30. Misses the front end. Rebound Woods. Mullins attacks the first shot. I guess you could call that a blocked shot, Matt. Right back to Woods.
Looked like it to me.
Second attempt knocked away by Mullins, who's giggling a bit.
Waiting to call the foul on that one, but hey, they finally decided to let one go.
39 on the clock. Woods looking, gets it into Riggleman under the basket, over to Saltis. And another foul on Roane County. That's going to go against Braylon Bowe. This last 38 seconds taking 38 minutes of my life. Saltis at the line. First free throw pops out. So the 20s is still an opportunity for Roane County. They lead 55-28. Second free throw for Saltis. That one up and good, 1 of 2. 55-29. And Roane County, they're not going to slow down. They're going to try to work as hard as they can with this JV unit. Thurman getting into the paint, throws one up and draws contact. And Kaylee going to go to the free throw line. Foul whistled on Saltis. 28.6 seconds left. If these young ladies knew how little sleep I had last night, they would not be fouling right now.
Hey, these girls are just trying to get their time in, Drew.
Hey, Thurman tried to add to her total. She's having a career night here at the varsity level. Swishes the first free throw through, and by my unofficial counts, at 13.
That would be official, 13.
Second free throw for the freshman, good. 14 points. The day after the birthday. She also won the birthday club today for WVRC.
Everything just coming up Kaylee today.
17 on the clock, Baker. Over to Saltis. They'll dump it inside. Riggleman, jumper, no good. Rebound, Thurman. And Thurman has it pulled away, takes it right back. 5 on the clock, and it looks like Roane County is going to stay in the 20s defensively again. Here's a jumper put up at the buzzer by Smilko. It's no good. Nevertheless, Roane County, another dominant victory. 5 straight for the Lady Raiders, and 6 of 7 now, as Roane County improves to 10-8 with the 57-29 victory over the South Harrison Lady Hawks. Take a break for our sponsors. Come back. We'll recap the ball game, give you some stats, and your Willett C. Starcher Auto Parts player of the game after this. Yes, sir.
Just need a minute.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry about that. And we welcome you back inside the castle. Final score here tonight. Lady Raiders victorious for the 5th time in a row and 6 out of their last 7. 57-29, the victory over South Harrison. Lady Raiders improved now to 10-8 on the season. South Harrison dipping just 1 game below 500 at 7-8. And in the last 5 games, Roane County has scored 73, 51, 47, 57, 57. They have given up defensively 22, 21, 29, 23, and 29. That says basically everything you need to know about this winning streak, Matt, and also the game here tonight. Defense was the name of the game from start to finish. I felt that the Roane County shot the ball in the first half significantly better than they had last week in any of the games, even that 73-22 win over Clay County. Well, we didn't see that one. They may have shot better then, but today was the best we saw of the 4 from last week, and that in the first half. Now, the third quarter got started extremely slowly for Roane County, but fortunately for the Lady Raiders, South Harrison also could not score, neither team putting a point on the board in the first 4 minutes of the second half. Finally, Roane County exploded in the final 4 minutes with 13 points. They took a big commanding 28-point lead into the fourth quarter and kept it throughout with a big finish, 57-29. to 29. So Roane County, Matt, has taken care of the teams and the games that you thought on paper that they should take care of. They did it the way they were supposed to as well, with dominant victories for those 5 in a row. And that sets up a tough stretch here for Roane County. Tomorrow night, Calhoun County. Thursday on the road, possibly at Williamstown. Next week, you got to travel to Charleston Catholic. You'll round out the season with a Work County team that defeated Roane County the first time they played. But we'll enjoy this one tonight first.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to enjoy this one. A nice, well-rounded ball game. I thought Roane County did a really nice job, especially in that third quarter when the shots weren't falling to play, still continuing to play super tough defense and rebound the ball. They finished with a 35-18 rebound margin, 12-4 margin in assists, 14-4 in steals, and 6-2 in block shots. So a very well-rounded game and pretty balanced offensively as well. You know, we didn't see anyone necessarily super dominant. I mean, there was early in the ball game, Faith Mason was very good. In that third quarter, Maddie Hall got hot. She made a couple of buckets, and then Kaylee Thurman, she was getting some time out there with the starting unit, not only just playing in JV ball, against the reserves. Each one of them finished with 14 points. So, a nice balanced game overall. I think for Roane County, shot the ball well. Defense was fantastic, and you come away with another victory. In the game that you thought that you should be able to, to win these games, by a 28-point margin.
I think hopefully that these victories for Roane County will give them confidence, as
Sure.
you mentioned, going into this final stretch, because it's going to get a whole lot more difficult starting tomorrow night.
Oh, absolutely. And you got Calhoun coming into town tomorrow. It's a big game. It's always a big game when you're playing the cross-county rivals, and that's just a tough task because that's such a good Calhoun team. So, we'll see how it shakes out. But, tonight, it shook out well for the Lady Raiders. Maddie Hall, 14 points, 3 boards, 6 steals, 2 assists, and 1 block shot. Faith Mason with 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block shot. And Kaylee Thurman, 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Cameron Starcher with 6 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. 2 points for Abby Eastman to go along with 9 rebounds and 2 assists. Hope Mason with 2 points and 5 rebounds and 2 steals. Paige Mealy with 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Sammy Kaiser with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocked shots. Braylon Bowe with a rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 blocked shot. Fair Smelko with a rebound, and then Kate Mullen with an assist and a block shot for the Lady Raiders. For the South Harrison Lady Hawks, it was Haley Bland, the leading scorer, with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. Madison Lauk with 6 points and 1 assist. Casey Saltis with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block shot. Reagan Rudder with 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Grace Riggleman with 3 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Hope Woods with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 blocked shot. Sadie Cooney, 1 rebound and 1 assist. And then Olivia Baker with 2 rebounds to round out the scoring for South Harrison Lady Hawks. Add it all up, 57-29. Your Lady Raiders come out victorious.
I'm enjoying the replays from Joe McDonald of A&M Digital Technologies. That's such a nice thing to have. I just enjoy it while you're reading off stats, Matt. And Roane County improves to 10-8 on the season. We'll talk about the big one tomorrow night. We'll wrap things up with our Player of the Game Award, brought to you by Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts after this. We welcome you back inside the castle, wrapping things up here tonight. Big victory for the Lady Raiders, 5 in a row, 6 of 7. They are now 10-8 with the 57-29 victory over South Harrison. And it sets up tomorrow night's big matchup with Calhoun County. Before that, though, Matt White, you've got some work to do here. Player of the Game Award.
I mean, it's always tough, especially whenever, you get such balanced production from everyone. I think.
Are you going to pull a John Penna on me?
I'm not going to go full John Penna here. I'm going to
the whole team, the whole staff,
yeah,
the whole community.
As much as I would like to do that, I hate to leave anybody out because I think everybody played an exceptional game. But I thought Maddie Hall, for one, 14 points, the 6 steals. I mean, just was just relentless on the defensive side of the ball. It also had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block shot. And for an offensive outpouring, Kaylee Thurman hit some big shots throughout this game, and I think really has started to come into her own in varsity ball. 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And none of that's to discredit anything that Faith did in this game, but she's been so good. She does it all the time.
Got to spread the love a little bit there,
trying
right?
to spread the love a little bit. So congratulations to Maddie Hall and Kaylee Thurman, my Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game.
Yeah, well deserved from those two, of course. And again, tomorrow night's the big one, folks. It is Roane County versus Calhoun County, our final LKC East matchup before we find out where the Lady Raiders will be playing and who they will be playing in the placement game. We believe it's probably going to be at Williamstown on Thursday night. We'll know for sure after the games conclude on Wednesday around the conference. But tomorrow night, join us just on Facebook Live. WVU has a game tomorrow night, so we will not be on the radio. We will only be on Facebook Live for the cross-county rivalry. Roane County and Calhoun County set to square off right here at the Castle at about 7:30 p.m. We'll be on the air with pregame coverage at about 7:25 for that one. Roane County wins it tonight, 57-29. Appreciate you joining us on WVRC 104.7 FM, WVRCFM.com, and on our Facebook Live feed. For our entire broadcast crew, George Allen, our studio technician back at WVRC Control, Katie Nutter, our camera person. Again, we got to thank Joe McDonald from A&M Digital Technologies for providing our graphics and our instant replays for us here. Always a great addition to the crew. Matt White, my color commentator. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful night, everyone.